Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to Let's Play of Civ 5 as the Shoshone. So, where we last left off, we still had some things going on. And, I was just kind of looking through it. I don't like the fact that I basically have 11 pop in this city because I have all of my great people here. I'm going to deal with it for two reasons. First off, this is probably the best place for them because I'm getting the most bonuses at the moment. But also because this is... I don't really have any other cities to put them in. None of my cities are large enough. This city might have been large enough at some point, but it's not yet. And that's part of the problem with settling cities at a later time period. But I wanted to focus on Timoak and make it very amazing. So, basically what's happening is this is my primary city, and this is my secondary city. Basically. And I've had to supplement its food, but, you know, if it grows big and strong, then I am all for that. It means faster wonders, which means I'm more likely to get them. And also probably be able to pump units out of here too, which is really nice. But anyway... So, I think the plan will be a cultural victory. Now, I say that, but unfortunately, I think Germany or Catherine's going for a scientific victory. And the question is, will she beat me? And the answer is probably. I really have to keep up with the science in order to do that, which is really annoying. And I don't really care that that's there. Finish the Colosseum. Very, very good. Opera House. No, don't build a trading post. Build a mine. Oh, we gotta keep going with the food. When we get fertilizer, I'll probably take off the caravan. I still like the fact that I'm getting 9 food. I don't know what decides that. I mean, I understand that it's a ship, so you get half, or you get twice as much. Is it the same with the gold? More or less. Let's see, because here, 5.8. You make double on a sea route. Well, that's interesting. So sea routes are just generally more profitable. And I can understand that for two reasons. First off, risk reward. It's a lot easier to protect the land compared to the ocean. Usually. I mean, especially the way I play. You're more concerned about your actual cities instead of an invasion from the land instead of the sea. And also because it makes more sense. You can carry more in a single ship than you could in a huge caravan of like camels and stuff, so I understand it. Have they adopted? I think. Oh, well, that's not good. Jeez, stop doing that, darn it. Are we still stealing? Yes, 13 turns. Catherine is just running away with the game. She probably has all of Africa. See, we have 1, 2. Well, we don't. Why is Askia just now get wiped? Is that why he's? Yeah. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So she didn't wipe anybody out, which is kind of interesting. And you're just stuck here. Ha ha. You're healing up. I don't think there's any other ruins that I know of. At least not yet. You know what I should probably do is put this caravan, instead of going to Timoak, just go to Timoak to Mosankani just to help it grow. Because it needs to get into the mid-20s before it'll be a good city. Compared to like other civs, especially capitals and such. So your size 15. Yeah, there was the size that we were gonna steal from England as long as we could. And very well. Whatever, I need money though. I need lots of money.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo. Penseghe.
He just doesn't need iron. If they need it though, you can really sell strategic resources. Ah yes, and we're finally gonna be getting some crap. Bring my happiness back up. Put the workboat first. I like how they've happily adopted my religion, but they still hate my guts. So what does my religion even do? Desert folklore, which doesn't help them at all. Then the tithe only helps me. Each world wonder plus 2 faith. I don't think he has any. Oh, and I have the 15% faster growth while not at war. Otherwise, yeah. There's like almost nothing. Like that faster growth is nice. But you know, whatever. Oh, like if he can come at me, I don't care. I'm gonna have a castle up here pretty soon. This is gonna be a really hard city to take. I'm going for a couple of the techs for the some of the naval techs. So now what do I do? Just come on up here. Oh yes, we want to farm here. And here. Both of these places. Okay, you build the road. You come here and build a lumber mill. Come here. Great musician. Yeah, you know, we're gonna... So you're growing a lot... You're growing decently. I mean, having the caravan supplying is also very good. But I think I want to get Mosankani up to kind of match Timboak in terms of production. Sermon of Sadness, okay. And you, my friend, can start building farms? How do they shoot back up to 10? Let's see, if I put you on a production focus, takes you longer to grow. I only knocked down a turn, so yeah. I wouldn't call that worth it. Cities are growing really quickly, though, and I like that. We will have the happiness. We're going to have a nice little boost in a little bit, but not too quickly either. My science should start really picking up as well with all of the growth and science buildings that we can construct. So I think it's going to be okay. Okay, Opera House. I'll probably get a harbor as soon as possible in there as well. Let's get the university up. I want to get all the science going. And yeah, the farm. And I really hope we have coal. Especially over like in Timok. Like we have a lot of hills. I'm expecting a couple strategic resources over here. And yet we just have so much of the continent too. I would be really surprised if we didn't have any. I don't think my capital does, but there's got to be a couple cities that do. Bummer. Oh well, I'll take the gold. I'm actually okay with that. The happiness would have been nice, but ultimately this wasn't a super necessary wonder. Wasn't much gold though. But oh well. Okay, so I'm probably going to put ironworks here to help it keep on par with Timok. For the moment, I'm not really too worried about them getting lost. People stealing my tech, seeing as I'm in 8th. So, let's build the bank. Yeah, we want the university here too, because we've got a couple trade posts that aren't being worked. No, they are being worked. Wow. So that will kind of be a nice little pick-me-up as well. We finally, let's see, 57 from trade routes, 48 from tiles. So we are pulling a positive amount from trade routes. See, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you guys are only half paying for yourselves. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're only half. So these are basically costing me a pretty penny, but I think we'll be fine. And ultimately, the faster movement is preferable as well. Especially in this area, because we're going to get like a lot of barbarians and stuff here probably, if we just leave it unattended for too long. So how much faith are you getting? 18 faith. How much of that is from the terrain? 11. How much faith are you getting? 2 from terrain. So that's 13. So there were some comments about how I should have oh, great profit. Oopsies. Gosh darn it. What do I do with you? I don't want to put you... I don't need to convert anyone, and I don't want to set you down. You know what? How about I have you on this hill here? Why not? I don't know if Timok's working that tile. No. Probably will. Anyways, going back to this. So, If I had done it, I would have gotten 12, assuming that I got... Even if assuming I forgot Old Faithful, I would have gotten 12 per turn max. Right, so I'm already surpassing that, even if it's only by 1. On top of that, as it turned out, I only got the 2, which would be 8. So it's kind of like it worked out for me. I can't say that I planned it to work out better. In the short run, also, you gotta remember too, is it has to be worked. And I don't think either of my cities are working those tiles. Yeah, so they're not working. They might have ended up working them if they had the faith. But ultimately, they weren't going to. So, I think the desert tiles were a better choice. And otherwise, yeah, so hopefully we get into the industrial era where it doesn't automatically buy great profits. So that was annoying. I want to save up for great musicians and writers for the late game, because I want to go for a culture victory, and buying musicians and spamming them to other civs are very effective later on. And you can do whatever. Okay. That's not too big of an issue with me. You can denounce anybody you want. So long as it's not me and it doesn't cause a huge denouncing chain. That would suck. 9 turns? Okay. We're doing okay.
Joyfully to the breach.
That camp is too far away. Research agreement is complete. Very nice. Observatory. I can do the trade route as well. I'm not sure exactly what causes that, because I'm not another age. I seriously don't have a lot of wonders this game. Wow. Although, how many do I have over here? I do have the 2. Okay. Also, same era and civilization. And I don't have... Wow, that sucks. I'm not going to upgrade unless I need it. Unless, like, he declares war, because I want to save my gold. Gosh, darn it. No, there's nothing I could have done there. More gold. I'm still just a little bit behind in the terms of getting the text on time. But I am catching up, and I am planning on more or less rushing all the ones I want. Because it's after you get into the modern era that has a lot of the good wonders. Because there's like the ancient and classic era, and then you have a few in the medieval era, and then a few in the Renaissance. But like there are some good ones, but they're not like flat out amazing like they are in their respective eras. But you know, whatever. Let's see, observatory. Yes, and your science is at what, 2519 base. So it's like 10 more science per turn, but it's a free building, so you know, why not? Another boat. You can make it to Frankfurt? Son of a gun. Let me go to Frankfurt. We'll have 3 trade routes to Frankfurt. Oh, you only have 2? Oh, maybe I'll go next turn. But yeah, you can have any number of trade routes to any one city so long as they start from a different city. I would love to trade it with you, but I don't want to flat out give it to you. In fact, I need to see if I have any excess resources. Just a crab and a silver? Crab, silver, and wine. So I do have some. Yes, I'll take the research agreement. A, because it's not that much, and B, because I need to catch up desperately in terms of research. Even though he is building my wonders, too. Oh well. We're close. I was only 6 turns off. I think it's working this tile. Yeah. Probably working that tile, too, because it needs the growth. Now we have 3 trade routes. Just the 2. I'm kind of confused. 3 to Frankfurt. Oh, I'm just not spreading it from here. Now, why that is, I'm not sure. But whatever.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Yep, sure. The only thing I really check for there is to make sure that I haven't become friends with someone that they're enemies with, because then it just pisses off both sides, and that is terrible for diplomatic relations. And it's a good idea if you become friends with someone and they say, oh, you've made friends with the same leaders, then that's a safer bet than anyone else. And I need to sell stuff. I just said I was going to do that, but I'm not. So okay, diplomacy overview.
Malo king, anak ditej.
What?
Nekush ile juntilo yan ululu yokol tint.
I guess that may have been actually a really decent deal. I could have traded for the furs. I probably should have done that, actually, but oh well.
Dumb.
Apparently crab is the rare resource.
Go ahead. I beg your pardon? Saludos.
See, am I getting... I don't think I'm getting wine from a city-state. I could be.
Здравствуй.
I really wish you could say, like, who can I trade this with?
Raus damit. Und
There's no one, apparently.
Salud.
Espero que esté
Sure, open borders. I'm pretty sure I have... No, Russia has the most. So we got a bunch of rising slowlies, which isn't really that surprising. Gee, she is doing amazing. So her value was like 1.7 something something. Rising slowlies. She's got more culture than me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we might as well build walls here. Well, this actually is more expensive anyway, so there we go.
The wind's in the way.
I imagine there isn't another tech to steal. Well, no next turn. And if we still can, we're probably running out of techs to steal from her. This is also the reason why I don't like playing on an Earth map, is because if someone starts running away with the game like Catherine is doing, it's hard for me to do anything. I mean, it's even worse that her capital is not on the ocean. Because then I can't like build up a huge navy and just go take the capital and nothing else, or something like that. Great Rider. Always good. Where is this encampment?
Happiness always looks small while you hold it in your hands. But let it go, and you learn at once how big and precious it is.
Okay. Yeesh. I'll wait till how long is this going for? 8 more turns. There's 500 gold to keep you happy. I was gonna say like I'll just wait or something, but no. Didn't I have a fast-moving archer? Did I send him down? Nope. I guess he's up here. Can't wait to see how many artifacts are going to be around here. Just because we did so much barbarian slaying in the early game. And that's primarily... Where was it? This area we're not going to get any because I probably already destroyed all of it. But, like, right around here... And then up here... Heck, even over here. Like, who knows how much is going to be around. All I know is, if I don't max out my culture as quickly as I can, it's not going to be too pretty. Oh, thank you. Who was this with? Pocatello. Can't steal from England. That was probably the last tick I could. So let's see how long it's going to take to steal from Carthage. Or, Carthage. Moscow. Spy. Spy, spy, spy. Especially late game. So anyway, we're turn 360. We're catching up. We are playing a lot of catch up with the stealing of the techs and getting everything else up. And my science is getting to a nice point. And I am hoping that, especially after getting industrialization and scientific theory, that we'll be set for the rest of the game. And we'll just be pulling far enough ahead of Catherine. And Timoak will have enough production to where I can just start building all of the wonders. But, yeah. Anyway, cutting off the video here. So thank you all very much for watching. And God bless.